Good afternoon, Center County families. It's Todd Costello from RE/MAX Center Realty. It is April of 2023, and it's time for this month's value message. We're actually going to jump right in. We've got a fair amount to cover this month. We're going to look at first quarter closed transactions, and we're going to look at what demand is doing compared to the last few years. And then towards the end, I've got some additional content on Facebook, and the Facebook content, you can just click on the link above, is going to talk about the Center County Association of Realtors' new MLS provider. It's called Bright, and some of you have gotten a mailing regarding it. Some of you have gotten some personal calls from me regarding it, and it's just a tool for my clients, family, friends to have access directly to the Center County MLS. So, and why you might want to do that. So take a look at the Facebook link, and I'll go through a video on that new opportunity. On LinkedIn, I'm going to post just kind of the key mindsets that active buyers and sellers should have before they take action. And it's just a synopsis of where you want to be mentally in these market conditions that are ever changing. So take a look at LinkedIn for mindsets for current active buyers and sellers. And then on Instagram, something if you look at Zillow, if you wonder what your Zestimate is, please check out the Instagram link, and I'm going to share a little bit about Zillow with you and your family. So for now, let's take a look at the whiteboard and some interesting data. As my longtime clients know, our market has been very stable year in and year out. I stress that, but we're beginning to see some volatility, and it does shake out in the numbers. So bottom line, where we're at right now, we've got the demand rate for April 1st of the last 6 years, what demand has been, and that is the ratio between active sellers and buyers. What kind of demand is the market generating? And this is for the State College, Bellefonte, Bald Eagle, and Penns Valley school districts. Those 4 school districts as of April 1st for the last 6 years. So let's take a look. The demand rate in 2018 was 119% on April 1st. It was 86% in 2019 on April 1st, 94%. And this is where it gets interesting, excuse me. This is where the volatility kicked in. We've got 2021, the demand rate on April 1st in 2021 was 219%, and then the demand rate last year was 265%. What this means, in short, is there were approximately 2.65 buyers for every house that was for sale. And that is tremendous demand. That's why if you had a real estate transaction last year, or family and friends did, many houses were selling for over list price, multiple offers, so on and so forth. And that's pretty dramatic compared to where we were the previous 3 years. So where we're at right now is 95%. The difference between last year's demand on April 1st and this year's demand, that's about a demand reduction of over 60%. So that sounds dramatic. And compared to last year, it is dramatic. But overall, if we look at the last 6 years, what this number tells me is we're now back to more of a normal market. So that's number one. Number two, closed transactions in the first quarter for the last 6 years. And again, same 4 school districts, closed sales as recorded by the Center County Association of Realtors Multiple Listing Service. And some interesting stuff here. We had 247 closed transactions in the first quarter of 18, 244, 244, 238. There's the stability that we talked about year in and year out, 2022, and then 2023. So obviously, the market, I don't want to use the word softening, but the overall size of the market this year is considerably smaller. So even though we have fewer transactions, we also have lower demand compared to last year. So I just want to share this information with you. You don't need to internalize it too much. These are some macro data points that I use so I know when the market's shifting and how to recommend price adjustments to my clients, how to recommend the right starting price and set the right expectations. But it's just interesting to note how quickly the market can change and how important it is to have a service provider that is aware of the changes and can stay a little bit ahead of them so their clients could benefit from that data. So this is April 2023. Please take a look at the links above. Instagram for a Zillow overview. That is very important. We've got LinkedIn for active buyers and sellers mindsets, and we've got Facebook for an opportunity for you and your family to have access direct to the Center County MLS. So take a look at those, and I'll see you next month.